Hi everyone, I'm Felicia and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to skip the ugly phase when starting your locks. So if you're thinking about starting locks and you're concerned about that ugly phase, well then you want to continue to watch this video. Some people consider the beginning phase the ugly stage. I don't like that term, but this is a stage where your locks are fresh and there may or may not be budding. You may not be able to manipulate your locks, and you may be limited on what you can actually do with your hair. So this makes people uncomfortable. So how do you skip this phase and embrace your lock journey? Well, it's all about how you start your lock journey. It's important to know two things when you're starting out, and that's one, your lock part system, which I talked about in my last video, and the method that you use to start your locks. I use the comb coil method and I use C parts. So for me, it was all about scalp coverage and the thickness of my hair. Although I consider myself a 4C natural, my hair isn't that thick in my opinion. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough scalp coverage, and I picked, like a medium size coil so that when my locks do thicken up, they're about average. They're not super thin and they're not really thick. They're just right in between, and that's what I prefer. So everyone's hair is different and we all have different textures and density, all of that. So you have to make the decision based on what's best for you and what you prefer, and then just know what's out there. In addition to the comb coils, there's also 2-strand twists, braids, interlocking, free form, or there's instant locks or lock extensions. So my only reservation about that is please go to a professional. It's usually expensive, so you want to make sure that you're getting the best for your money. You want it to be professional looking and you want it to last. You don't want it to be unraveling. So just do your research when it comes to lock extensions. The drawbacks and just like the pros and cons between all the different methods. I started with comb coils and I already knew I was gonna have some shrinkage. And anybody that's a loose natural out there, you already know shrinkage is real. So when you get comb coils, it's really real, okay? So just be prepared for that. Even if you have like really long hair, there are still some ups and downs of comb coils. You're still gonna see shrinkage, but I feel like it locks quicker than some of the other methods. And with the 2-strand twist or the braids, you're gonna see that pattern longer than you'll see the actual coil. So so look at the pros and cons of the different parting systems, the different methods of starting your locks, and then just pick something that you're comfortable with. You're looking to be comfortable with your lock journey and you want to skip that quote unquote ugly phase, then just know that you need to pick the right parting system and the right method to start your locks, and then it's up from there, okay? I hope this helped. I hope that if you were considering starting locks, that you know that there are some things that you need to also take into consideration, and to be more comfortable with your hair, to be more comfortable with your lock journey. And that is my advice on how to skip out on the ugly phase. I hope that you go ahead and start your locks and you have a wonderful journey. And comment below and let me know if you started your locks recently so I can just see some pictures and congratulate you and welcome you to the community. And I'll see you guys soon.